The Bates family internet exploded this week after viewers noticed what many believe was a very obvious display of favoritism happening directly on the main family account. The entire backlash started when Kelly Jo Bates uploaded an elaborate anniversary tribute celebrating Carlin and Evan Stewart's 7 years of marriage, complete with emotional captions, polished family photos, romantic throwbacks, and glowing praise about their relationship. But the timing immediately became controversial because just one day earlier, Alyssa and John Webster quietly celebrated their 12th wedding anniversary, with almost no acknowledgement at all from the main Bates page. And honestly, what could have been a simple anniversary post quickly turned into a much larger conversation about favoritism, influencer culture, and whether some Bates couples now receive more public validation than others. The discussion really took off once the Bates family account posted a huge anniversary reel for Carlin and Evan Stewart. The video opened with a perfectly coordinated family portrait featuring the couple and their 3 children standing together on a manicured lawn before transitioning into a nostalgic montage from their entire 7-year relationship timeline. Viewers saw vacations, pregnancy moments, family gatherings, wedding throwbacks, church events, and cozy clips with extended relatives all edited together in that polished, emotional style the Stewart family is known for online. But honestly, what stood out most for viewers was Kelly Jo's caption underneath the reel. Instead of keeping the message short and simple, she wrote a lengthy tribute praising Carlin and Evan's marriage, parenting, careers, faith, and dedication to family life. Kelly Jo described the couple as an example of a sweet home and beautiful relationship, while highlighting everything they had built together over the years, including new houses, new babies, new adventures, and the way they handled both every smile and every tear. She eventually called them a dynamic duo who had accomplished more than most people ever will. And while supporters found the message beautiful and heartfelt, others immediately noticed how unusually large and detailed the tribute felt compared to what other Bates couples normally receive publicly. And that is exactly where the backlash started, because only 24 hours earlier, Alyssa Webster had posted her own anniversary update, celebrating 12 years of marriage with John Webster. Alyssa's post felt much quieter and more intimate, featuring an elegant outdoor portrait of the couple standing together, surrounded by greenery, while she captioned the photo simply, "Best 12 years of my life. Happy anniversary, baby!" The entire update carried that calm, understated energy Alyssa's followers have come to expect from her more low-key online presence. But what viewers immediately noticed afterward was the complete silence from the main Bates family account. There was no reposted story, no anniversary reel, no emotional caption, and no public acknowledgement celebrating Alyssa and John's 12-year milestone. And honestly, once audiences connected the timeline between the 2 anniversaries, the internet reaction turned intense very quickly. One comment underneath Carlin and Evan's tribute bluntly asked, "Didn't the Websters have an anniversary yesterday?" And somehow, that single sentence completely shifted the mood of the discussion because people were no longer just reacting to a sweet anniversary post anymore. They were comparing how differently 2 daughters appeared to be treated publicly by the exact same family account. From there, viewers started debating whether the situation reflected genuine favoritism or simply different social media habits between the families. Some people argued the difference was probably accidental or scheduling related. But others believed the contrast was impossible to ignore, especially considering Alyssa and John have been married almost twice as long as Carlin and Evan. Several commenters openly questioned why one couple received a massive public celebration, while another daughter's milestone passed almost unnoticed. The conversation became even more heated once critics started analyzing the role influencer culture may now play inside the Bates family itself. One particularly sharp comment accused Carlin and Evan of being vain because of the highly polished public nature of the anniversary tribute. Supporters quickly pushed back, defending both Kelly Jo and the Stewarts while arguing there was nothing wrong with celebrating a daughter's marriage online. But critics insisted the bigger issue was not the anniversary itself. It was the growing perception that certain Bates couples consistently receive more promotion, visibility, and public support because they generate stronger engagement and larger online audiences. And honestly, that may be why this conversation spread so quickly across Bates' internet spaces. A growing number of viewers now believe the family's social media ecosystem operates almost like its own internal popularity system, where couples with highly active influencer platforms naturally receive more attention from the larger Bates brand. Since Carlin and Evan currently run one of the biggest and most commercially successful platforms connected to the family, many viewers believe their milestones are amplified more aggressively because they also help drive visibility and engagement overall. Meanwhile, quieter siblings like Alyssa and John, who maintain a softer, more family-focused online presence, sometimes seem pushed into the background despite major life milestones of their own. At the same time, though, many viewers felt the backlash itself became way too extreme. Supporters argued that parents naturally interact differently with different children, depending on personality, closeness, and communication styles. Others pointed out that Carlin has always been one of the most publicly expressive members of the family, which naturally creates louder online celebrations around her milestones. And honestly, that difference in perspective is exactly why the conversation became so divided online. Some viewers saw a sweet anniversary tribute from a proud mother. Others saw evidence of deeper imbalance hiding underneath the polished, big, happy family image the Bates family has spent years building publicly. And maybe that is why the Bates family continues generating so much discussion online, even years after reality television ended. At this point, audiences are no longer just watching family milestones unfold. They are constantly comparing who gets celebrated, who gets overlooked, and which relationships seem most valuable inside the larger Bates family ecosystem itself. A simple anniversary tribute no longer stays simple for very long because viewers now analyze almost every upload as potential evidence for a much bigger story happening underneath the surface. But now I want to hear from you guys. Do you think the backlash over Alyssa and John's forgotten anniversary is completely fair, or are viewers reading way too deeply into what could have been a simple oversight? Why do you think Carlin and Evan received such a massive public tribute compared to Alyssa and John's much quieter milestone? And honestly, do you think the Bates family social media world has started functioning more like an influencer business than a normal family dynamic at this point? Drop all your thoughts and internet theories down below. And if you want more deep dives into the latest Bates family chaos, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next breakdown. Stay safe out there, and I will see you guys in the next one.